McMaster is the site of the 2014 Men's Ontario University Athletics Fencing Championship. We sat down with Dave O'Donnell, currently in his 29th season as McMaster's head coach, to talk fencing and preview this year's championship event.
The men's OUA championship will hold the three weapons, foil, épée, and saber. The day will start off on Saturday with individual competitions, leading up to a championship in individual competition in the three weapons. The épée is the closest thing to the real thing in terms of a weapon. It's paired like it's historically as a rapier, and if you were Zorro or a Three Musketeer, you would use a rapier, and only the tip of the weapon is sharp, and the scoring surface today is the whole body. So it's the closest thing to real dueling would be that. So if you need to inscribe your initials in someone's neck, the rapier or the épée is the weapon of choice. Saber is like a cavalry weapon. It is a blade that's sharp all the way up to one side and back. The back third of the blade is sharp. If it was a real weapon, and in modern fencing, basically it's the waist up, and it stems from cavalry. When they were on their horses, they were looking for that sort of area to battle with. And the last, which was never really a formal weapon, was a training weapon, strictly a training weapon, is foil, and that's the classical torso that we see. And the fencers wear a grayish metallic jacket, which is just the torso. So there's no arms, head, or legs that are as part of the scoring surface. Fencing, the matches go pretty much for 3 minutes. In the 3 minutes, they have to score 5 hits in preliminary rounds. In the elimination rounds, in individual competition, it's up to 15 hits, and they have 9 minutes to score the 15 hits.
And how does a student athlete find his way into fencing? Some of the thanks can go to Hollywood, according to O'Donnell.
I would say it has a lot to do with it, because there's some fantastic sword scenes in there, and actually all the choreography was done by a Canadian fencer named Bob Anderson, who was originally from England as a fencing master and an Olympic coach. Came to Canada as a technical director for fencing for many years, and has been involved in choreography for Hollywood since the times of Errol Flynn, right through till Darth Vader, Star Wars series, Zorro as well, so with Antonio Banderas and Catherine Zeta-Jones. He's done all that. I worked with him as well a number of times in coaching. And yeah, so Princess Bride is one of the ones when the team is traveling, the fencing team's traveling, that's one of the films they always watch.
The championship concludes on Sunday, February 2nd, with the team portion of the event.
And they fence in a relay. The team matches are for 45 hits. Each fencer gets on and fences another fencer for 5 hits. So 9 fencers, there's 9 matches. 9 times 5, 45, and that creates the relay. The exciting thing about it is that if a team gets behind, a fencer can come on and gain the points back. So it does, lend itself to a very exciting match now.
Heading into the championship, Coach O'Donnell is cautiously optimistic about the home side's chances.
Potential this year, we have a couple of fencers. Most of us have graduated this year, so we're a little bit of the underdog again. Ben in foil and Colin in saber, who are doing very well, and Neil in épée would be the McMaster Marauders to look for this time through.